on? What's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And it's Wednesday. Oh, my favorite day. It's Women Rock Wednesday. Oh, yeah, it's my favorite. It's Women Rock every day on the Chop Shop, but we just celebrated on Wednesday, and the women go first. So I'm going to announce the first 5 women that has signed in to the Chop Shop feed. Let me find them. I saw something. I saw them. A couple. Y'all, I got to get this thing. Got to get this thing right. And some people are signing on, but they're not on my feed, but I see them on this other feed. Trying to see how to handle that. Trying to see, they're not on my accumulated feed. So you know what I'm gonna do? Forget the man. I'm going past y'all. Kim Jackson. I got Anissa Ville. But I saw, hold on. I got Dale Griggs. But on my other list, I saw Janetta Richards over there. Who else I saw over there? Okay, so it's 4. I got to wait. Happy birthday to Tamika Withers. Happy birthday today for her. I saw that. Thank you, Walter Yates. But that ain't before. It ain't before. Y'all. Let me see. 1, 2. That ain't before y'all. So I'll just mess around till the 5th woman come on. They'll be on you. Where your girls at? Yeah. I just looked on this other list. I'm glad I did that. I'm gonna do that more often. Look at both of my lists. Fellas, I see you though. I see you out there. And I'm gonna talk to y'all, but I got to get my 5 women in here first. Before we go anywhere. Great. Did y'all, hey y'all, we got a guy. I got a guy that, have you ever had a person just pester you? Just cause you from Memphis, and I got a guy, the first game, I think something happened. Yeah, the first game, when these two teams played, Memphis and the Wolves, he sent me a text. Y'all. I'm just waiting on them. When I get that other 2 women in there, I'm gonna tell y'all something else. But I'm trying to find his text, y'all, because I want to show y'all, like I said, what I be going through. He gonna send me some slick message. Hold on. What did he say? What did he say? Boy, hold on. What did he say? And then he tried to clean it up. Talking about Memphis better recruit. This was on April the 16th. Memphis better regroup, man, and wake up. Minnesota Timberwolves are the real deal. I said, okay. I said, man, I just said, shaking my head, man. Come on, man, it's just one game. That's what I told him. I said, what you talking about? Yes, it's one game. I'm just saying. That's what he said. Then I ain't hear from him no more. He come back and said something, boy. He said, you been waiting on this. I ain't heard nothing when y'all was down 26. It's just game 3. Wolves got outcoached tonight. Y'all listen how they be changing the goalposts. The other day, Memphis got to regroup. Now Memphis, in game 3, Memphis got. The Timberwolves got outcoached. Then I said, okay. Then he come back and mess with me last night. I was minding my own business. So I had to say, All I said, no. I just said, L-O, no. I just said LOL, 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 LOL. Then he told me, I've been quiet. It was a church house mouse. Of course I'm over. Do you supposed to talk when your team is losing? I'm just asking for a friend. Walter Yates, do you supposed to talk when your team is getting win? You're supposed to say nothing. You wait until they win. Then he come on, it's going 7 games. I said, man, Minnesota, this was before Anthony Edwards hit the shot. I said, man, if Minnesota don't win this game night, they in trouble. He said, yeah, man. Then he come back to my ball game. Then he talking about that boy Cole. And what I was talking about, yeah, I said, what the hell is going on? So, what my other, you know what? Guess what, man? I ain't gonna even worry about women rocking Wednesday night. I'm not even worried about it. What's up, D. Holcomb? What's up, Kevin Allen? Businessman, what's up? I'm finna talk to my guys, man. Thank y'all, man. Corey with us. I'm not sitting here and waiting. How many minutes? You women late like Jimmy. I'm not waiting 7 minutes on you women. I'm finna get the thing started. What's up, Jeremy? Robert Risen. Yeah, man, come on. We're gonna get the party started. I got several things I want to share the show, y'all. The price of admission is to share the show. Men, do me a favor. Y'all got my permission, Walter Yates, to just take over Women Rock Wednesday if y'all want to. Just take over Women Rock Wednesday. I'm not talking about you, Janetta, and the rest of you women on here. But everybody, hey, men, you have my, I know y'all work. These men work too. But men, you have my permission to just take over. Y'all know I ain't never said this. Never said this. You got to think about it. What's up, Marcus Johnson? Let me talk to my fellas out. What's up, Ricky Jackson? Jeremy Johnson? Yeah, I'm going to talk to my fellas. Fellas, I had something to talk to you women about. Janetta, you stay there. Y'all stay there. This is what I'm talking about. Kim, why you talking? Ain't nobody talking about you, Kim. You on here. D. White, where you been, girl? You absent. Okay, D. White here now, so I'm all right now. Man, I was just about to turn a thing over to the men. I came this close. Now I'm waiting on. There go Gina. Gina, where you been? Gina, I promise you, I just got through saying, I'm going to just turn the show, Women Rock Wednesday, I'm just going to turn it over to the men. But then y'all must have heard me, and y'all came. So guess what? Men, step back. I'm talking to my girls. Man, I don't like y'all no more. I'm back on the girls' side. I'm always going to be on the winning team. Always going to be on the winning. Hey, Miss Gina, y'all got to help me with. Miss Gina, I got so much stuff to talk about today. Some kind of heavy, but I'm going to give you some. Karen Thomas, where you been? Baby, I'm Karen. Okay, hey, I saw something. I got to talk to my girls today now. Guys, I might let y'all get in on this, but I got to pull it up. I got to pull it up. Gina, Janetta, Kim, D. White, Anissa. No, baby, I'm sorry. Y'all, I ain't gonna never lead the women. Y'all, I'm just talking. I just be talking. Hey, y'all got to help me with this. I saw a picture last night. I remember how nice a few years ago I saw Kim, her young son and his partners all dressed nice going to the prom. I love the prom. I went to the prom. I had a good time. You know, people are talking about the players shouldn't go to the prom, and players, should a player. See, should a player skip his prom? See, is it 11th grade prom too? Because I remember we used to go to the 12th grade prom. So I'm not 12th graders. They shouldn't be in summer basketball and missing the live period. I don't mind them missing, but the 11th grade, I don't really mind neither of them missing. But I didn't know it's 11th grade prom too. Maybe it's new. Y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand. I ain't got no more kids in school. But I saw some, Gina, and y'all got to help me with it. I got a picture of it, Gina, and I got to put it on the screen. Okay, senior, and we didn't back then. When I went to school, we just had senior prom. What the hell do juniors get a prom for? What the hell they get a prom for? I'm just helping. Y'all explain the junior part to me. No, explain the junior. What the hell the junior having a prom for? Jeremy said something new. What are the juniors? I understand the seniors, it's their last time around. The juniors got another time around. So the juniors get to go to 2 prom. Y'all just help me out. I'm asking for a friend, and the friend is me. Juniors sponsor the senior prom. I don't understand that one, but hey, y'all, I don't remember. But I want to show y'all something. What the hell is this? Who in the hell sent their daughter to the prom looking like this? Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. That is Moody. You in Chicago. I'm talking about, we had a senior prom. Wasn't no juniors allowed. Dale Griggs, Gina Lofton. Y'all, that's why I couldn't wait. I wasn't going to proceed with this show, really. Janetta, help me. What man, what woman send their daughter to a prom looking like that? Y'all got to help me with this one. Y'all got to help me. Unacceptable. Jeremy, come on, I know you wouldn't. Listen. What if she's a junior? That means she probably ain't 18. Because y'all saying the juniors go to. What if she was a junior? 16-year-old girl. Let me take that mess off the screen. What are we doing? Craig said, what happened to unwrapping the gift? What? D, that's why I had to wait on y'all to come on. I couldn't talk to the fellas about this. Thank you, Candace. Candace said, ain't no way my daughter's in these. Madonna, I'm glad you're here. Now my girls in the building. Share the show. Because somebody else need to see that, Gina. Hey, Janetta, this is why I always tell people to share this show. Ain't no telling what I might cover on this show. Because we got to understand some parent probably out there thinking that's all right. And they need to see the show. So that's why I always say share the show. It's unbelievable. That's why we have to. Dedrick, parents need to be put in front of the firing squad. Dedrick, we can't do that. Because these little boys going to keep messing. I know little boys. I know me. Let her have a came to the prom like that round. Little old 16, 17-year-old Robert Hatter who didn't know no better. Baby, we leaving the prom right now. Come on. Wow. Unbelievable. But I want to share something with y'all, man. I've been had this on my heart. I know we got some basketball we're going to talk about. That was the key right there. Herb Baker, I love that. I love that, Herb. I love that, Herb. I put it up on the screen so y'all can see it. But I was thinking about y'all, just thinking the other day. I got so many notes. And I just want to share so much stuff to talk about. But I've been trying to not talk about this one. Let me see. I mean, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. It's Women Rock Wednesdays. We got to get delivered. Check this out. And we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to everything else. In outer space, y'all, there's a black hole, you know. So once you go in, you don't come out. But in the heart of the bayou, there's a black eye. This was a few years back. But when I read this, it just broke my heart. A few years ago, on the shores of Shreveport, Louisiana, rests the Red River. The community is still marred by shame about what happened years ago. 15-year-old boy named DeKendrick Warner accidentally stepped into the deep water and he was immediately submerged. Hear this. His siblings, Jatavius, 17, Takitha, who was 13, and Jamarcus, who was 14, and their best friends, Latavian Stewart, and Latavian's brother Ladarius, 17, and Latrell, 18. All of them jumped in to save him. You're not going to believe this, y'all. Astonishingly, all 6 of them drowned because none of them could swim. DeKendrick, who was the first to go down, is the only one who survived because someone who was driving by saw the chaos and the calamity and jumped in and rescued him, while otherwise the 6 saviors who tried to save him never came back up. Janetta, I had to tell this story today. And when I finish with it, you're going to understand why I had to tell this story today. I want to tell y'all this afternoon. Don't go down tied to somebody who doesn't have the strength to pull you up. What is all the more alarming, and I hope you will be able to conceptualize and digest this. Hear me. All of the parents and of the victims was there. Did y'all hear that? Because sometimes y'all don't hear stuff. All of the parents of the victims were there and watched their children drown because none of the parents could swim. This happened in Shreveport, Louisiana. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot die at the hands of your parents' ignorance. Parents just didn't know. Ignorance just means you don't know. In the United Kingdom, it is part of the school curriculum. But in the United States, it's up to the parents to decide whether or not they learn how to swim. Many years ago, Dr. Benjamin Mays, Elijah Mays, saw it prudent that you couldn't graduate from Morehouse College unless you could dive from the dive board and swim the length of the pool. America bears witness to almost 3,500 accidental drownings a year, which means there are 10 drownings a day. 10 people drown a day, y'all. The CDC has spilled the intel that the fatal drowning rate, and y'all gonna hear why I'm talking about this, of Black children aged 5 to 14 is 3 times the rate of white children. Stats provided by the United States Swimming Association show 70% of Black children. I need you to hear this. 70% of Black children have low or no ability to swim. 70% of Black children have low, very low, or no ability to swim compared to 42% of white children. What's up, Herman Scott? I'm talking about something, baby, right now. Come on, just follow me. Follow me, Alfio. Professor Carol Irwin, who is a sociologist from the University of Memphis, says, check this out, Angel, says the reasoning was not because of the lack of affordability, nor but because the absence of access to pools. She said, Dr. Carol does, that after a deep dive of the parents who don't know how to swim, check this out, parents who don't know how to swim pass on their inability to their children. May you be able to do all things your parents couldn't. When I'm talking to this screen right now, y'all, I'm talking to somebody who's going to read this later in history and going to save somebody. Whatever your parents were not able to do stops with them. Y'all got to hear me. Whatever your parents were not able to do, it stops with them. It don't stop with you. You now are going to be able to go farther than your parents' wildest dreams or imagination. There is a silent scream of terror that is related to the fear of drowning. I got to tell you, because you already know, but you might already know, the main fear of black people about swimming is not about drowning. It's how it's going to impact their hair. And you're only laughing because it's true. So it's not a matter of the heart, it's the matter of the hair. So black people, go to the beach. I've been there. Go to Miami. As soon as they got a day off, go to all the pool parties, go down to the water, and don't get in the water. Janetta, I've been had this on my heart all week. And I just said, and I almost didn't do it today because I almost got into sports, but this was more important. We're going to get into sports. But I got to talk about this. We go down to the water and just don't get in. Because we treat water the way, where my pastor's at, the way we treat worship. I had to go there, y'all. People like being around it, but they don't want to get in. Because people like being around, like I said, but don't want to get in because they are afraid of what they might look like. I'm going to tell you my story in a minute. Thank you, Karen Roach. Y'all, God is navigating some things in your journey and your path so that you can meet people who are at a different level of authority, where you cannot be stifled by management. Let me tell y'all something. When I was a little boy, Karen Roach just said something. I don't never remember not swimming. All my brothers were lifeguards. My sisters, everybody. They used to just throw me in the water. And I used to get out. I used to jump off the high diving board as a little bitty boy. I was at swim meets, swam city meets, was a champion. My kids can swim. But this alarmed me, man. I remember when my son went to Cornell. You can't leave Cornell and graduate. Listen to me. You can pay all that money, freshman, sophomore, and you can't get your diploma unless you learn how to swim. Cornell University right now. Dr. Benjamin Mays. You couldn't leave. He knew the importance of it. Their mamas was standing on the bank. They couldn't go get their kid. Can you imagine the horror? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I got a word that I got to give y'all this week. I gave this to my son the other day. And when I do it to my family, you know, I ain't no use in me getting this information just for my family. I got to give it to you. And it just blew him away. This is what I told him. I told him God is navigating some things in your journey and your path so that you can meet people who are at a different level of authority, where you can not be stifled by middle management. Some of y'all going through this. I told him there are people that are conspiring so that your gift is never exposed and the opportunity is not offered. That's what I told him. I said, God is getting ready to hopscotch you over the red tape, pull you through the bureaucracy, and influential people are going to start calling for you, talking to you out there. Clear your calendar, especially this week. Clear your calendar. You might have an appointment with destiny. Somebody you didn't even know existed is going to be calling for you because there's too much in you for you to stay where you are. It's real. I told him that the other day because he going through, he living life. And our kids, no matter how grown they are, they still need encouragement. Our kids are very talented. Some people, but we don't want them. Hey, your little grandbabies, let's teach them how to get them taught how to swim. Let's teach them how to swim. All I'm thinking about the horror of a parent sitting up there. They brothers and sisters, them kids, they don't give up. Kids are fearless. I don't care if I don't know how to swim. I'm going to get my brother. I never forget learning how to ski. And I told you, I learned how to ski. I had this instructor. He was just telling me how it's easy for kids to learn because kids are daring. You know, as he was teaching me, all I was thinking about, if I break my leg, I can't do this. If I hurt something, I can't do this. Kids say, man, I'm doing it. Y'all, that was a story. I'm telling y'all, it blew me. Y'all look it up. Shreveport drownings. It's gonna break your heart. But it can be, think about it. We got the power to do something about it. But I'm gonna take a quick break. Chop Shop, share the show. Told you, I got something else for you. Share the show. We be back. Let me see. I got my man in a second.
Welcome to All Ticket Attractions, your number one source for tickets, local or nationwide. Here's our current promotion. Ticket purchase installments. Just pay 25% down and make weekly payments. Ladies and gentlemen, Chop Shop members, go to your favorite show. Sit on the front row. If you want a ticket but can't pay all of it, put it on weekly installments. Now back to the Chop Shop with Hatter and Hicks, your midday sports happy hour. Welcome to All Ticket Attractions.
Welcome back to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop. Hey, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Who saw the game last night? Let's talk. Let's talk. I can't wait. I can't wait no further. I got something else, but I'm gonna give it to y'all a little bit later. I got something. I got something else for you. But who saw them game? Trey Young, them gone fishing. Let me talk about him. Anybody? What that is Moody at? Where my homeboy that is Moody? I'm, you know. Let me look. That is Moody. Talk to me. That is Moody. Come to the front of the room. Atlanta gone home. Memphis. Can't be too proud about this Memphis stuff because it's a lot of stuff going on. I don't like the way. Hey, I got a question for y'all. Who saw the dunk last night? Mentioned drowning. Did you see the National Guard? Yes, I did. I saw. Trey Phillips. I saw the National Guard trying to help those immigrants, and he passed away. Yeah. Got to learn how to swim, man. How to swim back in the day. Black kids back then went outside and played. Thank you, Odyssey. See, I learned how to swim because I almost drowned in Orlando. Wow. Let me go back and look at some of y'all stuff. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disregard what y'all said. Your local YMCA offers lessons. Your local YMCA offers swim lessons. I'm just put your stuff up there if I see it was a good one. Let's see. Let's get these kids learn how to swim. I'm going back. I jumped off the high diving platform in the bottom. Karen Roach is from Pleasantville. We grew up together. We were swimming. Yeah. Oh, man. Hey, man. My family, everybody. I mean, we just swim. Y'all, did y'all have swim meets here? You know that the public swim meets swim against different public pool. Happy birthday, Tamika. We done already told you happy birthday again. But happy birthday. Everybody tell Tamika Withers happy birthday right now. Tell Miss Withers happy birthday. But did y'all have did they ever have that here? Swim meets, this pool go against this pool, this pool going against this pool. I love John Morant. We're gonna talk about John. Did y'all have that here? Because we had it there. This John Morant thing, D White. I know a lot of people, I hate to say, in the beginning of the season, Janetta, in the beginning of the season, guess what? Everybody had their little dark house team say, hey, man, who's going to be your surprise team this year? In the beginning of the season. That is Moody said Chicago. I picked Memphis. Let me see. I don't know who else said what. Y'all put on what y'all said. Now, don't be telling them lie. Now, I'm going to go back and get the tape. Y'all had public swim meets? I was the best breaststroke at Odyssey, we got something in common. Odyssey. I was the best freestyle, second best breaststroke, best backstroke. I always won the individual medley from 12 on up. Then I dived too. I used to dive too. Odyssey, did you dive? Yeah. I mean, Jonathan Griffin, did you? No. Jonathan Griffin, I ain't telling you saying it now, but in the beginning of the season, Jonathan Griffin, you said the Mavs was your team. I don't remember nobody saying the Mavs. I support the Mavs because my boy is the GM now, but I would have remembered that one, Jonathan. I ain't trying to call, I don't remember, Jonathan. But I'm going to go back and watch the tape, Jonathan. I'm going to go back and watch the tape. If that was a good one. Who else? That is Moody ain't going to say nothing. He ain't going to say, Coach Cunningham, what's up, baby? Man, I'm so proud of you and your family, man. I'm glad you said, man, let me get out of that. Hey, Coach Cunningham, I got to talk to you because I do some stuff out there in Forcia. I want to let you know, but we'll do that off camera. Okay. Honestly said he dove too. Okay. Okay. But see, in the beginning of the season, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I just said Memphis my surprise team. You know, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I didn't know they were gonna be this good. I ain't gonna even say. I promise you, I didn't. But I mean, it's just unique, man. You know, did y'all missed it? Jimmy, okay, you and Jimmy said the Bulls. Okay, see, I love that is Moody, man. See, cause he gonna tell me, cause I can't remember all this stuff. But I got a question for y'all. And I'm waiting on Donald Hall. Y'all let me know when Donald Hall get on the screen, because that's the dude be texting me all that mess about Minnesota, because he used to live up there. So let me know when he get on. He said, we Sam's out here. You know what? Jonathan Griffiths, you ain't lying. I used to get dark, and my hair used to turn red for all that chlorine. But it turned back the right way. Hey, Karen Rhodes, what about the layout gainer? You know how you jump way up high and just lay back and lay? Hey, have y'all ever heard of this dive called the Flower 2? Tell me if you've heard of the Flower 2 before. See, y'all don't get me to talking about this. So let me get back to the wood. Have anybody heard of a dive called the Flower 2? And I'm gonna help you out. You jump up. You know, you got to get up a little higher. You jump up. You do one flip, then you come out and lay out, and then do another flip. That's the Flower 2. You get a team. If you nail that one, you win every time. Teresa, what's up, babe? Babe, that boy, my girl is in the building. Hey, y'all, it's a lady on here knew me when I was a little youngster. And hold up. And her significant other is the one that taught me how to swim, that happened to be my brother. He taught, matter of fact, he taught me everything. And it was crazy, but she knew me when I was, oh my God. Oh, hey y'all, it's funny when somebody come on that really knew you when you was a little boy, and she's on here. But we call it a suicide game. But no, let me get back to the game. Teresa, you just made my day. Yes, hold up. She knew me when they called me Bobby. Yes, exactly. Yes, she does. She did. See how she said Bobby? Yes. But don't y'all be calling me no. I'm Robert to y'all. Don't y'all start that Bobby stuff. But share the show right now. Everybody share the show right now. Got some. Because we going. Hey, Teresa, was I bad? Oh, I'm going to let her answer that question because Herb want to know. I'm going to put it on the screen. Herb want to know, was I bad? I ain't never get it. I might have been doing mischievous stuff, but I ain't do nothing bad when I had to go downtown. Because my mama killed you. I told y'all she was crazy. I mean, she was mean. Hey, Teresa, was I bad? I don't know. I used to do some crazy stuff now, you know, but I wasn't bad. I hope not. I'm going to let her tell it. I don't know what she going to say. If I was bad, let them know I was bad. I wasn't trying to be. Hold on. Okay. I wasn't trying to be bad. But what else I did? What else? Okay. Let me get back to this, Herb. Herb, did y'all see the dunk? Because, you know, I know they might mess with me. Let me let y'all see. They call one of the dunks a jaw breaker. Watch this, y'all.
Full extension. 2022 NBA playoff presented by Google Pixel.
Let Steph tell the story itself, and John right there, and Malik Beasley just not there, but our Chris Haynes was able to catch up.
Did y'all see that? Oh, I got another angle. I got a slim view. Watch this. Did y'all see that? Shout out to Jeremy Cunningham, the new head basketball coach at Fulshire High School. And he said he got the information to make the move by the chop shop. Jeremy, you going to forever, man, be in my, believe you me, I'm coming out to Fulshire. I'm supporting Fulshire. It's one of our own is coaching. But did y'all see that? What do y'all think? Talk to me. What do y'all think? Hold on, let me see. Hey, hold on. And I'm going to switch from the NBA and go to my high school stuff because I told everybody I was going to play it today. This is why I love. Let me tell you something. Y'all can say what y'all want about these summer coaches. Talking about they ain't this and they ain't this. Let me tell you something. Watch this. Watch this. Just check this out.
Jim Hicks.
The dude comes, you pop out, do this, and this dude running right back up. Well, this guy that's here, jump that pass next time. And this guy that's on this guy, just switch and take that guy. Jump the pass and go get a stick. It's the same play every time. They haven't changed anything. But y'all act like y'all don't know what's going on. You saying zipper. Anytime you see a zipper, somebody's coming up. We're on defense coming up. The dude comes, you pop out, do this, and this dude running right back up. Well, this guy that's here, jump that pass next time. And this guy that's on this guy, just switch and take that guy. Jump the pass and go get a stick. It's the same play every time. They haven't changed anything. But y'all act like y'all don't know what's going on. You saying zipper. Anytime you see a zipper, somebody's coming up. We're on defense coming up. The dude comes.
Did y'all see that, man? Did y'all see those young kids getting that advanced teaching by Coach Nettie? And was that Remy Minor's mom? Somebody help me. That looked like Remy's mom. She looked so young. She looked like a little girl. Donald Hall, hold on. Hey, y'all, he done came on. Yeah, he done popped on. Hold up. This for Donald Hall, y'all. I got to switch back, y'all. I got to switch back. I got to give him something. This for Donald Hall right here.
Winner takes a 3-2 lead in this opening round series. Morant.
That's the one who called me every time Minnesota do something, text me and talking all that smack. All that stuff. That's him. He on the screen right now, y'all. So y'all can do what y'all want with it. But shout out to Coach Nettie, man. That's half of she lost. Shut up, Herb. God. But no, that's Remy's mom. Let me tell y'all something. In that picture, I mean, I'm just Bobby Benjamin's in that picture. I know what he do for the kids in his community. Got Nettie. He coaches at Bel Air High School also. So it's a high school coach coaching summer ball. Man, let me tell y'all something. That I had to play that. Y'all let them know I played it for you. I don't know which age group the team was, but when I see guys, the way y'all teaching these kids, you know, a lot of people say y'all just throw the ball out there. It's AAU basketball. Y'all just throw the ball out there and just let them run and just let them do anything. That man teaching them. That was basketball IQ, recognizing they doing the same play every time. You jump this right here, you're going to be right there. You jump this, they doing the same thing. Having them recognize. So if they go to college, this how the coaches in advanced teaching they going to get. So they getting it in high school. In summer basketball. So let's watch it when we talk about. Now, some of these coaches, you know, maybe they need to go to some of these clinics. They should have been over there at Bill Self's clinic the other day. A lot of coaches, all of them should have been there. But yeah, Miss Megan, thank you. Miss Megan looks amazing. I thought it was a young girl, looked like her. But that's unbelievable. What's up, Ken Lawton? Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. How you doing out there? I know you've been on business trip. Herman Scott, that was truly high. See, y'all listen to me now. Look, I'm going to put this on the screen. This Herman Scott, listen, and maybe y'all wasn't listening to what he was saying. He said that was truly high IQ teaching. Kids learning the game of basketball. So you right, they should be applauded. Y'all should be calling them Raptors over there, saying, Bobby Benjamin, how can I get some of this? Y'all got to understand there's enough kids in this city to go around. We out here arguing and fussing over the top 1%. They gonna go where the hell they want to. Let them go. But guess what? All college basketball teams don't have 5 stars on them. They're not built that way. So we got to have kids that know how to play the game. And you other coaches, I'm not slighting y'all, but I saw that and my antennas went up, man. So back to this, I want to share with back to the NBA. You know, when I see something like that, I stop everything. But I just want to ask y'all something. Is Minnesota that dumb of a team? Whoever saw the game last night, is Minnesota that dumb? They done lost 2 20-some point leads in this thing. That's not breaking news. That happened yesterday, Trey Phillips. Mark Emmett stepping down. And guess what? Trey Phillips, you know why it's not breaking news to me? Because who are they going to put in his place? If they putting another guy in his place, then it ain't just him. If you're not teaching kids different actions, then you're wasting time. Thank you, Rick. Dumb. Okay, here we go. You know what? I'll never forget. Yes, share the show. I never forget. Bobby Knight used to say this. You know, a lot of people don't like Bobby Knight, but I kind of like him. You know, I don't know why. Man, I know I don't know why. Because this stuck in my mind. He said this. Y'all remember this. He said, dumb loses more games than smart wins. Let y'all hear that one, then I'm going to repeat it. He said, dumb loses more games than smart wins. Making dumb plays lose more games than making smart plays win. What's his name? Anthony Edwards. We applaud him. He hit a big shot. But he made one mistake trying to go for a steal in a crucial game like that, when all he had to do was stay in front of him and make him shoot over him. The coach, I don't think, hold up. The reason, y'all look what Kerry Holmes just put. And Kerry, I got to disagree with you, man, today. Because Kerry, that same coach you calling the dumb of all, he drew up that beautiful ass play to get Anthony Edwards open in that corner. That was a masterpiece. So calling him the dumbest of all, Kerry Holmes, you better go look. Do me a favor, Kerry. I wish I had it, man. I wish I had that last play and I could have just put it on the screen. That play, Herb Baker, I mean, I sit there, it just blew my mind. He let Jordan McLaughlin, a journeyman, make the play. Didn't nobody think Jordan was going to go and make the play? They let Jordan get the ball and let Jordan just take a couple dribbles. But when he got toward the paint, he was able to bounce. Rick, I'm glad you did. Thank you. The players messed off that game. Thank you, Herb. That's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about, I didn't say nothing about the coach. Herb, I promise you I wish I could have played for Bobby Knight. I promise you, Herb Baker. Herb Baker, my idol was Isaiah Thomas. So now you know why I wanted to play for Bobby Knight. When I was a youngster, Isaiah was the only one. Isaiah, that was the only one. He watched. He said he made up his mind going for the steal of the ball. was thrown in. That's stupid. He said he made up his mind about going for the steal before the ball was thrown. That's the kind of bad. Thank you. I didn't hear it. Mastermind said that. I'm going to put it back up there. Let me tell you something. In basketball, you can never make up your mind to do something like that because the game is so fluid. Oh, man, that Magic Johnson documentary is unbelievable. I told y'all the other day, before the even documentary came on, I told y'all how important Magic was. When I was talking about O.J. Simpson, talking about he want to do stuff, he want to be competitive, do stuff like Magic. So boy, you must have missed the show that day, Jeremy. But you see what I'm saying? See, Nettie, Coach Nettie, who I just showed a minute ago, he wouldn't have told you. He made up his mind. Dude, you on a team. You on a team. I hope you told somebody else that so they can cover for you, and they didn't. Y'all see what I'm talking about? That's basketball IQ. Right there, that's basketball IQ right there. Is he still learning? Okay. You can be a fan of his all you damn want to. Karen Roach, I don't care if you're a fan of him or not. It's dumbass play. And he's a professional. But we hold these young high school kids accountable. But now he's still learning. I got to get a drink on that one. Did y'all see these excuses? Did y'all see this? He's still learning and has a chance to be great. I'm an Ant-Man fan. Okay, ain't nobody telling you not to be no fan. Dumbass play. Dumbass play. And somebody got to call him out on it instead of being his fan. Yes, it's a bad decision. Yes. And you come on there and double down like it's big stick. Yes. Isaiah Lower. Yes. I think he was trying to paint himself in a positive light because no. Y'all got to understand Herb. Things like this. I'm glad Herb said this. See, and Herb, I know for a fact, Herb, Magic was after Michael Jordan did his documentary, he told Magic, man, you got to do yours after The Last Dance. Magic all took time to do that anyway. Had nothing to do with no winning time. Winning time is a dramatization of something. HBO, y'all got to understand, this is this man's telling his story. Winning time is somebody else telling his story. I'd rather believe the man telling his story than the people who try to embellish and try to make us think. Y'all got to understand, ain't none of it you're going to get all the truth. But I like the win. I like both of them. But Magic did not do that in response. That kind of stuff, that take time, Baker. You can't put those documentaries like that. It just happens. That stuff takes time. So it was a selfish play. I get the steal. I'm a hero. But guess what? I thought Coach Woods ain't one of your favorite sayings. That's another one of my favorite coaches. Don't y'all always say don't play hero ball? Is that one of your? I've heard you say it in your huddle when I listen. Coach Woods, hold up, y'all. I'm just showing him. Coach Woods, I've heard you. And yes, Stacy, I got something for you, Stacy. Hold on. This for Stacy. Houston.
It's Memphis. Nothing but Memphis. Everywhere we go, it's Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee, the beautiful land in the world. Memphis.
I'm sorry, y'all. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad. But no, listen, I love Ant-Man. Y'all got to remember, Jimmy and them brought Ant-Man to the bill. I took Ant-Man to the Whataburger. I said, "Where you want to eat, man?" Man, take me to Whataburger. But the stuff like, that's why I got to play this video again about Coach Nettie. Got to play it again.
The dude comes and pop out, do this, and this dude running right back up. Well, this guy that's here, jump that pass next time. And this guy that's on this guy, just switch and take that guy. Jump the pass and go get a stick. It's the same play every time. They haven't changed anything. But y'all act like y'all don't know what's going on. You saying zipper. Anytime you see a zipper, somebody's coming up. We're on defense coming up. The dude.
Anytime you see a zipper, you know what's happening. Hey, man. Hey, coaches. Coach, this is why I love what y'all do. This is what I love. I can imagine being in the huddle with Coach Woods and Maurice Taylor. I just can't. I would love. I wish somebody. Well, Garrett, please send me some video. I love, because I watch him on the bench. Y'all got to understand. I'm watching listen to me, all EYBL games. And now that y'all have told me that I can watch the other ones too, I'm gonna find me a couple of players on Adidas circuit. Do we have an Adidas team here? Who's our Adidas representative here? I got to find me a player on that team. Then I'm gonna find me a player on the under. I already found me a Kayshawn Archer. I saw y'all tell him I talked about him today. I didn't know he played for the Defenders. See, I don't know everybody. I'm trying to get it right now. My name ain't Doug. Doug know it all. When I want to hear about a player, I call Doug. Doug got a computer up there. But I'm so proud that we have young coaches like this in our pipeline. Brandon Clark won the game for Memphis. Okay. He's on the guy, excuse me. Brandon Clark is on the team. He ain't did shit all season, so guess what? He's supposed to do something. Brandon Clark won the game. Wait, see, people like this saying Brandon Clark won the game because he's trying to discredit what Ja Morant did. That's the only reason. Brandon Clark played, guess what? Way been the whole season. I ain't heard nobody come on this feed and talk about Brandon Clark all season. Now Brandon Clark won the game. It's about time. I got some. Thinking about Ja Morant. Let me go to Ja Morant. Since he went to talk about Brandon Clark, I'm going to talk about Ja Morant. I was thinking about it when I got ready to watch the game last night. To see Ja. I was just wondering what he's going to do tonight. Is he going to have a big game? Is he going to have a signature moment? Or is he going to go for 40? He did both last night. Well, he went for 30. He had signature dunk. The 3 he hit. Brandon Clark tipped it out to him. That layup at the end of the game. He treated that guy I like Jared Vanderbilt. We ain't talked about Jared Vanderbilt from Houston. I like him. But Ja laid the ball right past him. Got a question. Herb Baker, Kelton Solo, Curran Roach, Nettie. Is that the best dunk you've seen in the playoffs before? Because I know some of y'all got, recency bias. Is that the best dunk? I'm just asking. Then at the end of the game, he said, call me. What that mean, y'all? Is that a rap? Is that a rap? Do the rapper say that? Why did he say call me? Why did Josh say call me after the game? He put it, what, call me. What that mean, y'all? Where my people at? Gary, what that mean? Do you and Penny have challenge going on? I see Jim working hard. He must be getting ready to get back. Man, Penny always work. He always work out. Hey, y'all, if I would tell my young guys who really want to pursue this thing, as a professional, I would, man, y'all got to realize, Stacey just mentioned it about Penny. He don't play basketball no more, but he still work out. Y'all, this the guy, he used to, like we go to the club, at the club over at 2, guess what you have all us do? All us go to the gym. He getting some shots in. 3, 4 in the morning. Then he'll go get some rest. Him, Sam Cassell used to come up here in the summer. And we used to go over straight Justin and work out in their old gym. Wasn't no air conditioning, it was just the fans. Those 2 guys used to go every day playing whole court, full court, one-on-one against each other. So it's he always got hurt. So he always had to rehab. So he always got to work out. So if you go to his IG, he's always working out. It's a habit to him. See, I'll kid you. Remember I told you about my son? My son had the habits of a CEO. He didn't have the habits of a pro basketball player. He liked to play. He'll go work out. But after 2 or 3 of them hard days I give him, boy, he go disappear with his mama somewhere. So, but guess what? He needed that balance. But I said, he don't have the habits of Penny. He don't have the habit. Y'all got to realize, I represented Robert Horry. I used to live in LA with him. I take Robert Horry to practice. I get to practice. Drop Robert off at about 5 minutes to 11. Practice started at 11. I walk in the gym. Kobe Bryant is in a full sweat. He been there an hour and something. In a full sweat before practice started. After, I go pick Robert up at 1. Robert getting out the door ready to go at 1. Kobe Bryant is still in there. Y'all, these guys don't get this great just showing up and being on, showing videos. I used to go, whenever we play Chicago, I used to always go to the games early. Because I wanted to go when the players go. So I get in, I'm sitting in the arena, by myself, the players in the back. First person on the floor every time is Michael Jordan. First person. Doing this one, spinning the ball, catching it, facing, bam. Spinning the ball, catching it, bam. Spinning the ball, catching it, pump fake, bam. Listen, the game come on that night. The game, I sit in the stands. Whenever he needed a bucket or his team needed a bucket, he go right to that spot that he did over and over and over and over before the game ever started. Y'all think these guys work. These guys work, man. Half these guys want to work at their convenience. You got to sacrifice the prom. I'm not telling you to, but you got to sacrifice something to get where these guys at. Did y'all see that obstacle course that John Morant dad had put him through when he was young. Man, I did Robert like that one day. Shit. I wouldn't have seen him no more. He didn't have those habits. That's when we looking at other players and looking, this player here he getting these offers. Wesley Yates getting this. And have y'all seen what the kid be doing every day? When y'all not around? Have y'all been seeing what work these guys put in? Y'all always talking about the same players. They producing every time. Mamas and daddies. Y'all out, when you ball, you get the call. They had to run guys out the gym. So I'm thank you, Stacy, for even bringing that to my attention. So that's inside of Penny. Man, I'm gonna work out. I got these pretty suits I got to wear. You ain't lying. He like to look good in his clothes. But yes. And I promise you, I hope I hit somebody with that one. Because, hold on. Somebody just told me something. Hold on. I just got something. Hold on. Somebody just sent me something. See how easy it is when you send me something? I told y'all, my email is, I'll email it, chopshophtx@gmail.com. What are your son, what you're doing when people not looking? I'm not talking about what you're posting on Instagram. Your school started 7:30. Coach, can I get there at 6 and give me an hour in, Coach? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If the gym's available, because I know some gyms are not available. Coach, it's 5 hours a week. I remember, a guy used to tell me, man, I don't work out on Sunday. I said, Talked to Mike Davis. Me and Mike Davis was talking about this. I'll never forget it. Detroit's University of Detroit Mercy's head coach. He said, Robert, let's look at that. I don't work out on Sundays. What's up, D-Lane? My nephew is in the building. He said, I don't work out on Sunday. Okay? That's my off day. Parents, check this out. How many months in a year? 52 to 56, right? 52 or 56. 50, let's just say 52 weeks in a year. Okay. So that's 52 days. Okay. That's 52 days that you didn't work out. That's a month and something. They ain't a month and a half. A month and something that you didn't work out. It's a lot of days that you could have been getting better at something. I ain't say go in there and tell your body, go shoot free throws. Everybody can shoot more free throws. I ain't seen nobody have 100% free throw. Yo, see, it's the little things. He on the EYBL. And I hate to say, y'all, it's some people on the EYBL. It's not going to make it. Not going to go to a Division I school. Some of them might not go to college, period. But I just got a text. I'm going to read it. We can't thank you enough. We have a 2023 kid that is very explosive. You should check him out soon. But I have a 2024 kid playing 17U that can be one of your nephews. I got to see him. He's averaging 19 points at the Gasso, the first live period. He had 15 threes in 4 games. Okay, I'm liking him already. He averaged 14 points this last weekend live period event at the Gasso and hit the game-winning overtime. Oh, I got him. Thank you, man. I got him. I ain't gonna even call the kid name out, because y'all know every time I call a kid name out, y'all get somebody want to hate on me. So I ain't gonna even call. I'm just gonna, this gonna be my secret nephew. I'm not gonna tell y'all who this one is. So y'all, by the time you hate on him, it's gonna be too late. Yeah, y'all jaded me with Bryce. Y'all jaded me. Yeah, y'all jaded me. But it's just unique. I mean, I always like to give. I was thinking about Ja Morant again last night. Y'all know who Eric Spoelstra is, right? Where my man at? Where my man on here? Karen Roach. Eric Spoelstra had just sent Trae Young them home. In his press conference, guess what he said in the press conference? Guess what? I ain't been silent, but I ain't got time for that right now. Guess what Eric Spoelstra said? I'm finna help you. Eric Spoelstra said in his press conference, he trying to find out what Ja Morant did. In his press conference. Did y'all hear what I'm saying? Eric Spoelstra, world championship coach, said, yeah, I saw the dunk. Why ain't the hell y'all got TVs in here? I was hoping to go in overtime so I can see some more of it. Y'all got me. Y'all see what I'm saying? So he didn't say, hold on now. He didn't say where I'm about to watch the Clark kid. He was talking about Ja Morant. Ja Morant. Yeah, that's my people. I ain't got to. He all right? Yeah. Are you all right? Are you all right? Because he ain't worried about you. You seem to be worried about him. But Ja Morant, man. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Unbelievable. I'm sitting up here. I was looking at some things about Ja Morant. Because he said got to be Ja. But anybody, hey, Eric Bo, who all that? Derek Lang, my nephew on the screen. What Ja Morant did this last night? What did he mean by that? What did he mean by that? When he put his thing up there? What he meant? When he said, call me, what that mean? And after the game, hold on, did I have some more? I had some more Ja Morant up here. I had some more Ja Morant. Hold on, got some of that for you. Oh, I got this. I hope I don't get put off the show for this one. I hope they don't change the show for this one. But watch this.
Roll call, Shabuya, yeah, Shabuya, roll call.
Y'all wrong for that, man. Y'all, it gets better. And somebody said they talked about Ja Morant. They said, Ja, we need you to win this. You know, I guess in the timeout, one of them guys, I forgot his name. He always tweeting something. He said, Ja, we need you to go win this game. This is what Ja did.
Shit, Negro, that's all you had to say.
Man, it's just so many things going on, man. But let's see. Well, let me look at the other series. Let me see what else we got in the other series here. Let me see. Let's see what's gonna happen tonight. I mean, I got a question. Do y'all miss LeBron? I just got a question. Do y'all? Because some people seem to say they miss LeBron in the playoffs. Do y'all miss LeBron? Did y'all see Chris Paul last night? Do y'all miss LeBron? In order to beat the man, I got you. Yeah, I saw the Chuck Wagon. I can't play that. TNT, if I play anything from TNT, bam. But let's see what else I got. Let me see what else. But Chris Paul, great game last night. Kevin Durant is talking about him and Kyrie Irving. He trying to spill the beans. That's gonna be a hot mess. But tonight, y'all, we got Chicago and Milwaukee. Is Chicago going fishing? Is Chicago going fishing? With that, is Moody, you still there? Eric, what's going to happen tonight? Denver and Golden State elimination game. Is Denver going fishing tonight? I'm asking for a friend. Yeah, I see you, Jimmy. You need me to get you off there? You took your glass. I'll get you back off. Hold on, I'll get you back off. You ready? You on? Jimmy, you see that dunk last night? Huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a good dunk.
Okay, I got something for you then. Hold up. It's for you, Jimmy.
Memphis. Nothing but Memphis. Everywhere we go, it's Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee, the beautiful land in the world. It's Memphis.
I love to see when you every time y'all should have saw him off camera like, man, here we go.
The beautiful
place. Come on, Jimmy.
No.
Jimmy.
The beautiful land in the world.
Jimmy, hold on, Jimmy. Jimmy, this the chop shop. Can't he chop it up on the chop shop? Gotcha. What's going on, man? What? That is Moody said. Chicago already. They on Lake Michigan fishing already for the game.
Well, I mean, Zach LaVine. There's no LaVine tonight, and that hurts them a great deal. You know what though? Chicago. It was a good showing for them this season. But what it just proved that. And Milwaukee Bucks is a bad draw for anybody, especially getting Lopez back right at the end of the season. So you're talking about, they ran into a team. Think about it. Maybe if they'd have been the Miami Heat, it may have had more of a chance. Maybe it had been the Atlanta Hawks in this round, but they just got it was the Milwaukee Bucks. And these guys here, mind you, everybody claiming injuries. Don't get it twisted. Middleton. Where's Middleton at? He's out from Milwaukee. So everybody has their fair share of the injury bug or impaired or not able to perform players at this rate. The thing is those next man up, as one of those coaches said a couple of days ago, when he described it when a player goes down. And if you really want to get technical about it, hell, you name the playoff series or the championship series over the past 3-5 years, whereas it wasn't a major injury suffered by somebody in the one of the key players. It's part of the game.
It's crazy though, Jim. I ain't seen it like this, Jim. I haven't seen it like this. I haven't seen it like this in a long time. This is Caruso. Everybody. LeBron.
He back out? He back out again?
Yeah, he got a concussion.
That's Caruso's second time getting down. Remember didn't Grayson Allen knock him to the ground, or was it last year or this year, early this season, and he had a concussion? He took a fall. Caruso got to learn how to fall. See, that's what happens when them guys don't play on the concrete. When you don't play on the slab, you play on that slab, your ass going to learn how to fall. You're going to learn how to land. Put it like this. You're going to learn how to land or how not to land. It's some ways, some tricks to it. You falling up on that slab. But one thing about it, man, last night, the Memphis thing. Minnesota, you can't say you didn't have your chances, and you still have another chance. It's like you like Freddy Krueger right now. Every time Memphis take your heart out of your chest, you find a way to bounce back. You're going home. We'll see what they do. This series really deserves a game 7. It really deserves a game 7. And it's funny as hell because Patrick Beverley, the entire perception of Patrick Beverley could change by the end of this series. Remember Patrick Beverley, all of the barking and the tactics and the too little antics and the throat and the choking and stuff he did to Chris Paul and to Russell Westbrook in yesteryears, the chickens could come home to roost for Patrick Beverley at the end of this series. Because people that are Minnesota fans that watched that game that was so fond of Patrick Beverley is going to remember twice in this series when you basically went and challenged Ja Morant. You did. You challenged him. And he embraced the challenge. And see, that's what I tell people all the time. It's a way you got good smack and you got bad smack, Alan. Good smack is when you embrace it, and that's the whole thing. A lot of people don't like no smack. That's good smack. From where people come from. Ja Morant's like, okay, you want to do this? Let's do it then. You want to get it? Okay, let's get Ja Morant next bucket. He gave him the too little and proceeded to score the last 13 points.
That man said the too little.
That's what they call it, the too little. They even got T-shirts out there, too small or too little, something like small.
Jimmy, you look at the numbers are skewed, Jimmy. What happened, some video I played, they didn't like. So your best friend from Facebook, that's why I can't stand them. The best friend from Facebook, they didn't. I just disputed it and should be back up now. Yeah, I can't stand Facebook. But keep going. See, they back up. Yeah.
So as you guys line on back in to the boom boom room, and we were talking about
YouTube, all right. Facebook was acting crazy.
And we were talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, and however the series isn't over, it's just that it could have been in heavy favor of Minnesota going back into the Target Center. But this is another deflated opportunity or squandered opportunity, I could say, for them. And Patrick Beverley basically challenged Ja Morant. And Ja Morant, you know, the one thing about the postseason, and I tell people all the time, that's why we say just win. For guards, if you win, people can't ignore you. And if you see this type of stuff, these platforms, when you get to the winning, gets you to the postseason. And you win in the postseason and you advance. Mm-hmm. And then as you advance, people see things about you that they normally didn't pay attention to. Mm-hmm. And this is what you're seeing in Ja Morant. You're seeing stuff about him that make you say, because you might have watched him before, you might have paid attention before, but it may not have been this consistent. Think about it. When the last time any of you watched Memphis Grizzlies play 3 games in a row?
But that was y'all fault.
No.
I've been trying to tell y'all to watch it.
Everybody had other games going on, Hal, and Memphis wasn't on national television every night unless you had NBA TV package for some people, and even while they're playing, other teams are playing. So think about this. You get to watch them 3, maybe 4, maybe 5, and possibly 6 times in a row. That's called paying attention. Now you get to notice something about your evaluations about the particular player. Relate that and simplify that fraction down to high school basketball. Think about it. So that means certain people, when you get to watch a certain player over the course of an entire weekend, you going to 4 games in a row, or you going for 5 games in a row, or you watch them over and over, you get to see things because you're paying attention that you normally probably did not see before, and others as well. And that's what it is with this young man. He has been what they call made. He's made now. Who you taking right now? Dame Lillard, Ja Morant?
Oh, Ja Morant.
You see, think about it. I asked you that. If you asked that, if a person posed that question to you 12 months ago, 14, then guess what?
No,
No,
I'm gonna be skewed though. I'm gonna be skewed.
No, it's not even no skewness in it right now.
Yeah,
it ain't no skewness
I
in it
know
right
now, but I was going. I just think I ain't never came on here and talked so greatly about Damian Lillard. I just always thought he was a guy on a team just putting up a whole lot of numbers and beat bad teams like Houston in the playoffs every now and then. That's all I ever said about Dame Lillard. I mean, he's good. I remember he whined his way into the All-Star game because you remember they wasn't getting him for they was excluding him from the All-Star game for a while, and then he whined himself onto the team. But Ja Morant, he just moving. Jimmy, it's gonna take time. But Jimmy, what I don't like, they gave him the most improved player. Jimmy, I just don't think you should give the most improved player to a guy who was drafted number 2. He's supposed to be good. Guys drafted number 2 in the draft.
Well, you see what he did with it. He went and gave it to his teammate.
Of course he did, but I'm just saying, I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about them. A matter of fact, what you just said, watch this, Jimmy.
What the hell is this doing here, bro? This why you was telling me to come out the room? I know he ain't do that. Man, what are you doing? This is his award. Man, take this back to 12, bro. Man, take this back.
Unbelievable. Take this back to 12. That man sent the trophy to his teammates' house. Who does that? Hey, have you ever heard of anybody doing that in history? Who does that? Unbelievable. Glad you brought that up, Jimmy. But me, I just find it weird, Jimmy. Jimmy, if you drafted number 1 and number 2, it ain't no being no proof. Even you wasn't that good in the beginning. And I'm not finna award you the most improved player. I'm just not. You should have been good from the stop, from the jump, if I pick you at number 2, and you played all the minutes and played all the time. So nothing against Ja. I'm talking about any number 1, a number 2 pick. I just don't believe the most improved player is a guy like Desmond Bain, 2nd round pick. Ja, I just is he that improved?
Now, Curry and Roach, you know what? That's a good valid point. Jordan Poole is definitely.
Of course.
Is definitely,
absolutely,
definitely in the conversation. I wonder what did Jordan Poole finish in the voting?
I didn't ask. I mean,
somebody can look that up.
Somebody look that. Kevin Freitman will look it up for me. He ain't got nothing to do. Look it up for me, pimp. Yeah. Oh, Jordan Poole wasn't first round, was it? Desmond Bain wasn't the first round. Unless he was a dead end of the first round. Oh, 30. Okay. Okay. 30. If you count first round, technically he was a first round. But when somebody listen, y'all. When somebody draft you at the end of the first round, it's different. Tyrese Maxey. What about Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy?
He was a lotto.
Tyrese Maxey was a lotto?
I mean, he was first round to, lotto. He was first round. What number was Tyrese Maxey?
But I'm talking about 1 or 2 pick. Notice I said I didn't go to 3, I didn't go to 4, but it's something expected out of the number 1 or the number 2 pick. It's something always, and that's really what I was just trying to say. I wasn't trying. And Poole, number 28. This wasn't expected out of Poole. 1 and 2 picks, y'all. They expected to be all-stars soon. All pros and all of that. The 38 and the 21st, and they ain't expected that. That's not like the expectation for them. Now, if it happened, it happened. But it's not expected of it. That's the point I'm trying to make. Oh, Poole was 4th in voting. Well, damn, who was 2 and 3? Yeah. But back to whatever. Shout out to Ja Morant for being a stand-up guy like that and just stood up and said, hey man, send the trophy to him. Dude, this your trophy. I like that. I've never seen that done before.
Yeah. And so, and also talking NBA, of course, talk right now. And tonight, playoffs resume. Milwaukee at Chicago. That game is 6:30 Central Time, and it will be followed by Golden State and Denver at Golden State, and that is your only other game on the docket this evening. So 2 tonight. Then you're going to have 3 on Thursday, and then 1 on Friday. The Memphis game would be Friday. Memphis at Minneapolis. That's a Friday game. And on Thursday, you have Phoenix at New Orleans. You have Philadelphia at Toronto, and you have the Dallas Mavericks at Utah. And so it's going to be intriguing games.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's you're talking about
Thursday. There's 3 on Thursday, 2 on tonight, and 1 on Friday. And
I like how they stagger these games out. I mean, every night you're getting a good one. You're going to get 1 or 2 good ones. And I'm just loving Luka and them, man. I'm just loving it. Have you really watched Luka and them play, Jimmy, yet?
No, not in person.
Oh my goodness! No, I'm talking about on TV.
Yeah, I watched them the other night when I was in Dallas. I got a chance to watch. Well, I watched them before then, but paid attention to them. Mm-hmm. And that's the key word. A lot of times we can watch stuff, and other times if you're paying attention or not. Only you know if you're paying attention or not. And I paid attention to them on the other day. Remember, Dallas is winning without like 2 key players are out on the sidelines. And Hardaway is 1.
Okay.
And that's a key player, Al. He takes a lot of pressure off Luke on that perimeter and able to create.
But Brunson then made up the difference.
Yeah, but Brunson has stepped up, but that's still another body that can go and defend above the rim and that can defend bigger guys who Brunson can't go and stay in front of. And you see Brunson's pappy, what he said the other day. He let it be known. He sent the message to the Dallas Mavericks. He say, when the season is over, we ain't taking no discounts. That's what Pappy said. Pappy say, we ain't taking no discounts. You had a chance to sign. You had a chance to lock him in. You know what I'm saying? We ain't taking no discounts. We took a discount, or we felt we took a discount when you lowballed us when we got here. Kid didn't improve.
No, they ain't lowball when he got there, Jimmy. He was.
I say that's what the people feel. You know what I'm saying? You can feel in your mind that you wanted more. I thought you could get more, and they gave you whatever they felt market value was, and you took it. But he could have been. I wonder, did he get any votes?
Jimmy, Brunson still in his rookie deal.
He may very well be, but he must be on with an option year or something because the daddy made the statement.
It's time for him to be a free agent. Let me just.
The daddy stated it ain't no discount.
No, they just telling him now, and guess what? If Nico never let it get this far, guess what? They don't mind losing him. See, that's what y'all think about this. He's still on this rookie deal. So it ain't they lowballed him in the beginning. They ain't never low. They didn't give him an extension like everybody else was getting an extension. And sometimes them guys get a little testy. So now he's playing well in the playoffs. Now his daddy didn't say that day at the end of a month into the season. His daddy didn't say that a month out at the end of the season. But the guy is playing well in the playoffs. So guess what? This when he got leverage. So his dad, somebody had to talk the talk. But Nico and them smart enough to understand over there. Well, look here. First of all, we got to fit him into the salary cap. The NBA has a salary cap. So if they let it get this far, guess what? They willing to lose him. Because guess what? It's a chance they can lose him. So I mean, it's all. I mean,
And
it's okay.
Here's an update on it, and this is from the NBC Sports website. It says that the Dallas Mavericks could have signed Brunson to a 4-year extension for as much as $55.5 million before the season. But the Mavs did not offer it nor did they engage in negotiations with Brunson's representatives, nor were the Mavericks willing to make that commitment at midseason.
They willing to let him go, Jimmy. That's what that means.
No, not what that was then.
Jimmy, they still think that way.
Before he fired, his game went to another whole
But
gear.
Jimmy, guess what? His game can go somewhere else at another team. So guess what? We can get us a young Jalen Brunson and not pay him if we want to. Jalen Brunson ain't no guy you gonna get all that money to.
Dallas has offered him an extension. Now they offered it the day after the trade deadline.
All I'm telling you is, for Rick Brunson to say what he said, Dallas ain't offering him what he think he worth. So Jimmy, if they not offering him what he want, listen to my word. They're willing to lose him. That's all. That's all. He can be replaced.
And then here's the comment from the Pappy. And it's quote unquote. He's talking about his referencing his son. He said, I told him, Jalen, once the season is started, that's it. Rick Brunson says. I told the Mavericks. Now he's talking about what he told the Mavericks. Once the season is started, there's no contract talk. And hold on. And I went back against my word. Because in January, I thought my son did enough to where he deserved that extension. I said, hey, take the money, man. He wants, telling the Mavericks, he wants security. He wants to live here. And they decline. He goes on to say, he didn't turn shit down. Y'all declined first. When y'all came back to him, we said, hey, we just want to finish out the season and go from there. And that's from Jalen.
I'm going to repeat what I just said. Glad you said that. That means they are willing to let his ass walk. That's all I said. If they didn't get this thing done, they're willing to let him go. It's okay. It ain't the end of the world. Jalen Brunson, if I got Luka, I'm not worried about no damn Jalen Brunson. Get your little ball beat ass out the way. I got Luka Doncic. I can plug and play me another day, Jalen Brunson. You go get that money at the Knicks and go up there and get your head beat in every year. Because the Knicks will pay it.
The thing is, if the Mavericks sign him, if it ain't about the Mavericks sign him, if it's on Brunson now, if Brunson decides to come back to the Mavericks and take the offer that's on the table from them now, which is going to change because whatever that offer in February is, the price, February price ain't today's price. It's still going to be more because now he's unrestricted. Well, restricted. They got to match whatever, like Jimmy,
you mentioned. They ain't gonna pay that man. I'm just telling you. Dallas Maverick. I'm just trying. They're not Jimmy. If they wanted him, they could have had him. They willing to let him go. You ain't gonna let your pretty girl just out there with a bikini on around them wolves. That's like Beyonce out there with a bikini just sitting out there around a whole lot of dudes. They let that happen. So guess what? They willing to let her go. I mean, let him go. They're willing to let him go. So it's okay. Dallas Mavericks gonna be all right with or without Jalen Brunson. And the dad coming out talking that stuff like that. Okay. Troy, yeah, they expecting to lose him. I know they are. They ain't gonna pay that boy that much money. Shit, they gave Tim Hardaway all that damn money. And the hell I'm gonna get this another midget. Another guy, no, he ain't no man, but another guard all that money. Can't do it. It's just, y'all, the NBA has a salary cap. I keep telling y'all that. It just ain't enough money. Like Pololo, the Lakers. Go next year. They was talking about they having $145 million. Somebody having $145 million a year salary cap. Y'all, just for a few players, man, it can't. It just can't happen. It just can't happen. Yes, I do. Yes, I know. Yeah, I know about this. But no, he ain't gonna be able to. Jalen Brunson out of there, Jim. Cause Jalen Brunson might want 100,000. I'm 100 million. Who is that set? Remember, they just re-signed Tim Hardaway. He said, "Little Timmy got that bread." Yeah, Tim Hardaway got that bread.
Well, Tim, he earned that bread. He earned that bread, and so also,
Jimmy, all of them earn their bread. I want him to get paid, but I'm just telling you,
all of them don't earn it.
I'm just telling you. I mean, man, you out there running up and down that court. Let me tell you something. Them guys better than y'all think they are.
So Matt Maloney earned his bread.
Yeah, he played. He played in the NBA. He one of the 4,000 people on the planet to ever play in the NBA.
Kevin Cato earned that bread.
He one of the 4,000 people ever on the planet to ever play in the NBA. He done earned it. Jimmy, I don't know. Do you know how many people in the world? It ain't been but 4,000, almost 5,000 of these guys ever. So once you in there, yes.
No. Earning bread and earning that amount of bread is two different things.
If an owner pay you, that means you've earned it.
So the commissioner for the NFL, he earned all that bread, huh?
Who?
The commissioner of the NFL.
If they paid it to him. Well, see, you can't make that. You got to have parameters if you're gonna have an argument like that. If you want to have an argument, what are your parameters? The NFL is more popular than it's ever been in ever history, making more money. Let me help you out. I'm gonna show you how he earned his bread. He negotiated the TV contracts last year, y'all, that even during the pandemic, the owners, before the season started, Jerry Maguire giving it to you right now. Before the season started, Jimmy, each owner was handed $309 million before the season even started. Before anybody came through the turnstiles, and each owner said, "Hey man, here your $309 million. Here your $309 million. Here your $300 million." This man negotiated them deals. Yes, he earned it. Yes, Roger Goodell earned it. That $50 million they paying him.
So the commissioner of the Major League Baseball, he earned.
I don't know.
With the steroids.
What you mean earn? You got to give me some parameters.
I mean, his productivity equates to what his salary is. Your productivity,
so you're gonna keep moving the goalposts. I gave you the Roger Goodell, so you want me to say?
Hold on, didn't you just say name some parameters? I didn't name none before.
What's the
so now I'm giving you some parameters. I'm pouring some chalk on the grass now.
Ain't you still watching? Ain't you still watching? Ain't you gonna go to some games?
Once again, the question that was you answered my question with a question. The question is, Major League Baseball commissioner. First of all, do you know how much he makes?
Don't know and don't care.
So
how much do he make?
He make over $10 million a year.
Damn, baseball getting a discount. Roger Goodell making $50 million, but keep going. Baseball getting a discount. Yeah, so guess what? He earned the $10 million. Yeah, I'm gonna answer the question. He earned it.
Okay, that's your answer. So now when you factor in the scandals that just took place under his watch and his inability to solve those scandals on a parallel scale equally in regards to justice from his perch. We talking about the Houston Astros, the Boston Red Sox, the New York Yankees primarily. We're just gonna let the rest of the guys sit this one out. But just those three teams, 2017 Astros get marked and made as the face of cheating. And remember, I told you guys just a month ago, that they're going to unseal the high courts ruled they unseal the letter from the New York Yankees.
So your question to me is,
it was unsealed on yesterday. And so now the contents of that letter, understand, and remember, the Yankees had fought back saying, if you read this, if you release this stuff, it could prove detrimental to the Yankees organization and what it stands for, baseball. So guess what? It's out now. And now guess what we find out, which we already knew. The Yankees cheated their ass off in not just one season, but at least 2 seasons, 2015, 2016. How did they cheat, Hatter? By using an electronic equipment to steal the signals and relay them to the batters in real time.
I know,
Okay,
but your question to me, is he worth it? If you say he's getting $10 million, I don't know how much he's getting.
I said,
hell yeah, he worth it. Because he had to deal with all of that mess. And guess what? He dealt with it. They went through a strike. They're back playing, and y'all still back watching. They need to give him a raise. If you want, you need to give him a raise. Yes, give him a raise.
So as the NCAA's president, is he worth all that money? We can keep going down the road. We can keep going. Because you better know you about to, you know the street about to end on this one, right?
No.
The street about to end on this one.
The street ain't never end.
Because
you keep talking of Jimmy. You're not paying it. Who you're worth, Jimmy, you're worth what some, listen to me, in business, you're worth what somebody's gonna pay you. If don't nobody pay you, you're not worth it. Then we'll know, that's when we'll actually know whether or not you're worth it or not. If somebody say, I'm not gonna pay you. But if somebody paying you, you're worth it.
No. I say earn it. Earned it.
Yes, he earned his money.
Oh, okay.
You said worth, but now you're going to earn.
No, I
Jimmy,
said no.
Jimmy, Mark Emmert had to deal with all of this mess. All of this mess every year.
We stood in the way and fought against it.
But he still had to deal with it. He's a problem solver. He had to deal with it. So guess what? He earned. Wait a minute. Because you changing it. So is it earned or worth? Which one? Because your ass done flip-flop.
Earned is it.
Yes, he earned it because he had to hear people like you and people like me talk about him. He had, hold up, I'm going to tell you how he earned it. Stop. I'm finna show you how he earned it. Because he took the hit for the whole, all the presidents and all of them people who he took the hit. He was out front, so you can talk about him. The coaches can talk about him. The people on the he took the hit. So guess what? He earned it because he sit up there and took the hit. You ain't talking about the president of Villanova College. You're not talking about the president of USC. You're not talking about the Board of Regents at none of these colleges. You ain't talking about nothing negative about them. You're only talking negative about Mark Emmert. So guess what? He took the hit for all of them. So yes, he earned it. Give me another one.
If he earned it, why he got fired? Why he got ran out of his office? Why he done got ran out of there? They done ran his ass clean up out of there. That's what happens.
What if I tell you all they gonna do is replace somebody like him in power?
But that ain't got to do with him, who they replace him with. I'm letting you know.
You talking, Jimmy, you moving, Jimmy.
If they felt he earned it, if they felt he earned it,
Jimmy, you're losing, Jimmy. Now you worry about whether or not he got fired or not. We talking about whether or not he earned the money. Now come on, man. Let's talk about something you ain't good.
Listen what you just said.
You're not good at this one.
Listen what you just said. If you just said, if they giving it to him, then he earned it. When they don't want to give it to him no more, then he's not earning it. Okay. He hadn't earned it. So they firing his ass.
How you know he got fired? I just asked a question. Man, you got to realize when you talk to a guy, see, all them other people, you say something, they believe it. How you know he got fired?
Listen, he's stepping down.
I got a question. No. Who fired him?
What?
Who fired him?
The powers that be that put you in that position.
Who is the powers that be?
That take you out of it. Every one
those presidents he been protecting.
Listen, man. Listen. There's a governmental secret society of powers that be in pretty much every stage of politics. There's a secret society of powers that be. So the powers that be, he didn't necessarily, he got fired in the sense of the word. He's stepping down, and he has until 2025, which is a couple of years from now. Then they will up until for his replacement to be set in forth. He's going to remain there at least for the most part of that, because he just got a doggone extension. Just I think maybe a year ago. So that's the thing on him. He got ran up. That's the term. The term is ran out of there. Not necessarily the fire. He got ran up out of there. So you on your own terms. You say, I'm gonna step down. So you do it with a little grace. And that's what happened to him. Remember,
hold up. And give him a couple of more years to just okay.
Yeah, I mean, guess what? A guy like him know where the bones are. So you gotta let him go on his own terms. Let him go gracefully on out. And I said,
man, I want you to go back and listen to what you just said.
Hold on, let me correct that.
I don't think you listen to what you just said.
No. Let me correct that, because it's one important thing you just responded to. It's 2025 that his contract was extended to. 2023, next year, his ass got to be gone. 2023. So not a couple of years out. It's next year. Okay. So he get a year to get his affairs.
Jimmy, but the argument was, did he earn it? I think he did.
Oh man, no.
I think he did.
Name, image, likeness. We've been fighting. He's been proponent. Don't get it twisted. Other guys have too, but he has been pushing back heavily because it's never been this much momentum for the rights of the student athletes. Most of that came under his watch.
So now those presidents of these universities, they're gonna hire another dude to take the heat for them again. So they're gonna hire another. So he gonna have to earn here. That's all I'm trying to see. You going? I don't know where the hell you was going. I was just trying to tell you they earn their money. If you played in this league, you earn your money. If you played in it, I still think you earn your money if you played in this league. Every guy, I know how hard it is to get in this damn league. If you done got in that damn basketball in NBA, that's how this thing started. I think I'm going back to what it started. I feel you earned it and you deserve your money. And yes, because guess what? Now, one time have you said, I threw it out there. Did those owners earn that $309 million they got during the pandemic, Robert? You ain't said nothing about no owners. It was a pandemic year. Every business is went. Guess what? In NFL, their business didn't go down. That TV still paid it. That TV money still paid it. So it's you can come in if you want to. The TV, Jimmy, all I'm trying to get you to understand is, Jimmy, man, if those people pay it, and the things these guys have to go through, especially in the NFL, especially in the NFL and the NBA, they deserve every penny that they get. And I just don't want the general public to sit up here and just, these guys ain't worth it. Kevin Cato wasn't worth it. Kevin Cato balled a Jerome Robinson. What his name? Jerome used to play for the Seattle. I never forget. He told me, Robert, if they ever give me a big contract, I'm going to swell up to 400 pounds and going to never play again. Now, he did that. But guess what? He went and balled that 1 year. So guess what? He earned it. All you got to do is ball 1 year. Look at, you're talking about bragging about Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson been almost a journeyman. And now he balled, and his daddy say he balled in January and balled. So he balled. He deserve it. But I just don't think this team is going to pay him. This team going to pay him. Not Jerome Kersey. Jerome James. Thank you. Jerome James. He told me. He said, I'm going to bloom up but he earned it. Jimmy, he balled. So when you ball, you get the call. See, you got to realize the NFL and the NBA pay you on potential. They don't pay you on what you've done. They pay you on potential. what we think you can do. That's what they do to the rookies. That's what they do to these guys. Man, I think I got to lock Luka in now because he potentially going to be here. I got to lock, who else they locked in? Trae Young in now because potentially he going to be this. So that's all. They get paid by potential. So yes, to me,
your past and your current productivity dictates the ask or the bid that's coming your way from your employer. And that bid, that contract is based on what you just said, potential. And so then in due time, critics can always come back and say, did that guy meet that expected?
Of course, critics.
So but it's critics in all aspects of life.
But critics don't pay no bills.
But critics have a job. Critics get paid. A lot of them do. Not every critic, but there are critics who get paid. We grew up having, we were little boys. We used to watch TV on weekends, and they would have a show called Cisco and Ebert. They got paid to criticize or critique movies. At the time, we didn't
Stephen A. Smith getting paid to critique sports. I understand that.
Critique, analyze.
But I don't listen to that, dude. I got a mind of my own.
Okay, so does Shannon Sharp. So does several other shows out there. But guess what? So at the same time, my statement was there are a lot of critics who get paid for their opinion.
But the critics don't pay the players.
No, but the critics get paid to criticize or analyze. That's the thing that I'm saying. So that means what happens, and people that listen to those people who analyze and criticize, they help the talent help form opinions of the viewership. And then the viewership take that and go to the bars or go to the picnics or go to and around the partners at happy hour, and they take tidbits they've learned and relay them and bounce them off each other. And that's how society go inform some of their opinions as well, based on what somebody heard somebody else said or read. And so that's the thing on that stuff. And as you guys see it, we were just tuning into the Chop Shop. We get you to share the show to your timelines, to your groups, to your pages, if you would do so. We got I promised you guys yesterday, share info about the high school, the Houston Area Basketball Coaches Association, HABCA All-Star Games, which is going to take place May the 4th. That's next Wednesday, 1 week from today, at Stafford High School. And, that's located on the outskirts, right along the South Beltway between 59 South and what would you call it? And the Fort Bend Tollway. Yeah. And we have the rosters are posted in the VIP news on rcsports.com. And I'm not going to list all of the names of these kids, but the 4 coaches are David President from Shadow Creek. His team of roughly 12 players will play against Shannon Heston. He's the head coach of Seven Lakes. He has 12 players. And then that game will be at 6 p.m. next Wednesday, followed by Team Jeff Hamilton. He's the head coach of Kingwood Park. He will play against Team Mason Huffmeister of Cy Ranch High School. And basically what they did, how they looking at these rosters, they grouped the players according to, it appears that the players are lumped and sorted geographically. That means a lot of the players from certain parts of town are lumped together. So it's not a north, south, east, and west, but geographically, these are how the players are put together. Like I'm looking on one team, you have players from Kingwood, Atascocita, Kingwood Park, Goose Creek Memorial, Hardin, Jefferson, Westfield, Houston Lamar, and a couple other schools. But for the most part, that's how it is. Now, the thing about this All-Star game, as many of them is, a lot of these guys are signed or committed to schools already. but there's a nice number of them whom are not. And this is a great platform where college coaches normally come to town. It should be at least a dozen or so college coaches in present who will have offers in hand, and they just want to get another peek at some of these players.
Division I college coaches?
No,
Okay.
non-division one coaches. D1 coaches cannot participate or cannot.
Especially in this climate, you got to make sure you differentiate that stuff, because these people would take that and just run with it. So
then they get there and they say ain't no D1s here. They lied to us. Where the college coaches at?
Exactly.
And that's ain't that something of a pet peeve? That should be a pet peeve of everybody's when you hear when the people be in the building and it'll be coaches sitting right there that's from non-division one schools, and you will make a statement and saying, man, ain't no coaches here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically shitting on those two guys.
It's not, Coach Jimmy. I don't think it's ill. People just, some people, they don't. Yeah. Jimmy, this wheel been going 100 miles an hour this way, okay? D1, 100 miles an hour. We got to slow the wheel down before we change it the other way. These people still thinking that way. Anytime you mention college coaches, these people are thinking Division I coaches. They're thinking, what's my man? Bill Self. They think all of these guys gonna walk through Kevin Sampson, they're gonna walk through. People are programmed. We got to slow the thing down from 100 miles an hour to get it to go back the other way and explain to them. That's why I told you, watch it, slow down. Because guess what? You said college coaches would be in the building. So guess what? I know the people's mind out here. They saying, oh, man. Then they get there. They chop shop with a line. Ain't no college coaches in here. Then they have a video, Jimmy. We got some guys that come in and video it. And saying, you see, they ain't here. So you got me, in this climate, you have to really communicate well with these people, because people just don't know. They've been told lies. They've been told so much crap for so long. Now, I put it like this. Thank you, Spike Lee in the Malcolm X movie. Jimmy, they've been drinking out of this dirty glass of water. So if I come give them some clean water, they're going to be looking. I mean, they're going to drink this other water if they're thirsty. But our job is to give them clean water and say, look, most of these guys are playing in this game, probably. They not, some might be, but a lot of these guys are not Division I prospects. So Division I coach, first of all, is not a live period. Okay? Live means coaches can come out and see you. It's not alive again until what? July, Jimmy?
Well, June, the end of June,
and then
for the high school.
June for Scott. Yeah.
Team.
Yeah. So
and then,
I'm just trying, and I was just trying. You can continue. I just want you to understand. I'm watching these people, man, and I'm listening to them. And they really, man, that D1 thing it's a hell of a carrot. But most of us are not going to play. All you got to do is go look. It's 300, Jimmy. It's 353 teams, okay? 13 players a team, okay? Add that up for whole America, mamas and daddies, because we're not good at math. 13 players times 353. That's how many people are going to be able to play in that particular calendar year. So you got to be one of them. What else you got, Jim? I mean, you can finish up. I just wanted to explain that to you because people ask me about that.
And also, once again, if you just tuned to the Chop Shop, we was telling you guys and informing you about the All-Star games that are going on next weekend. It'll be 2 games, doubleheader from the Houston area Basketball Coaches Association. Walter Yates, right on cue, says he'll be down here 4 scholarships to give. And so here's my thing, my advice. I was saying it when bringing it up. Everybody's 12th grade neighbor, relative may not have been invited to this or may not be playing in this. First of all, your coach has to be a member of that local organization, the coach's organization. Mm-hmm. That's first and foremost. Your coach must be an active member in order to be rewarded with one of his players possibly being selected. So at first, if your kid didn't get an invite, go ask your coach. First of all, is he an active member of Houston Area Basketball Coaches Association? Not TABC, not the Greater Houston Coaches Association, but of the HABCA. Secondly, if you have a player that's not participating, that still does not, and they don't have a scholarship or they don't have a college that has pulled the trigger or ready to offer or whatnot. And if they had, mind you, and you were talking about somebody who was quite productive, in your opinion, during their high school season. Here's what I encourage you to do. Get their basketball resume, get it printed up, put it in a folder, right? Or a binder as though it was a resume. I call it a basketball resume. Include a photo of the kid, young man, all of his academics, maybe a copy of his transcripts if you want to. Black out your social security number on the paperwork. Black that out, right? Because who knows, the coach could leave it in his rental car. Coach could leave it at the restaurant when he leave that. But so you want to black that info out, give it to and print maybe 10 copies. And you go there and you see those coaches there, you walk up to them, hey, coach, I'm so-and-so. I watched the Chop Shop, and here's a packet on my son, and we're looking for opportunities if you give us when you're going to have a work or tryout or whatnot. And I promise you, that coach is not going to ignore you. Now, that doesn't mean he's going to offer your baby a deal, but he's not going to ignore you. Because you know why? You would be one of the very few people who will approach a coach with that organized and that ready for the advancement of your kid's future. So that's what I'm encouraging you guys to do. So now, if that's not worth it,
Jimmy, you talking about in just this tournament or whenever? Whatever.
Well, I'm starting with this one because I'm talking about
okay.
Because we know, see, the coaches whom are there, you know why they're there. They're coming there for a certain purpose. It's nothing because there's no 11th graders playing. There's no 10th graders playing.
Oh, okay.
There's no 9th graders playing. It ain't nothing but 12th graders playing.
They come in there to get them a dude.
Exactly. Or support one that is already committed assigned to them.
Oh, okay. All right.
So why not go there ready? You know they're there with their undivided attention. Guess what? Here go my boy right here. This is what he did. All of your write-ups. You got one chance.
Think about this, Jimmy. I'm sitting there thinking about what you're doing now. You know this the first time you done talk about why this year you talked about it because of the urgency of the pandemic. Why now? Because we didn't do this last year. We didn't do this 6 years. We didn't do this. We never did this. And so why now? You know, I'm just trying to find, is it the urgency because of the pandemic, because of the transfer portal? You're trying to pivot into something. Why now that we giving these parents this kind of information?
Well, this type of information now because now it's different layers of information that you add to it. This has always been important to do, but in the platform, you always think of things that I could have told you last year.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay.
So something like this is something, and it's like now it's important and it's simple to do because once you do it and you comprise it, all you gotta do is just make extra copies now. Make extra copies. And my thing is this, and I'm gonna tell you guys something. Now that the live period is over, you go back to playing in regular tournaments that's not live, so to speak. But to me, they're live for most of your babies.
Yes,
because most of your babies are non-Division I. So the concept is,
Jimmy, you got to repeat that again. You got to remember now.
If your baby does not have a Division I offer a legitimate Division I offer right now, I don't give a damn what grade he's in, then every event leading up to June or July is a live period for him.
Okay. I like that.
And you keep on shitting on these coaches if you want to and ignoring them
Jimmy,
if you want to.
I don't think Jimmy, you think these people are
Oh, man.
you think they defecating on these coaches?
Let me
tell me, give me an instance.
Instance is you'll walk
you
right
have to call
by
no name. Just give me an instance.
Yeah, you'll walk right by them in going in passing and not, like it don't even exist.
Do they have their logo on?
Most if you're working, the coach is supposed to have, it's normal good etiquette to have their polo on with their logo or a t-shirt with their name on their shirt. If you're working, a lot of coaches are in the building, not in the working capacity. You know what I'm saying? So those coaches, they're put on regular clothes, and say for example, if you're a college coach, and you have a son that plays, right? Mm-hmm. And the son that plays, you're gonna go watch him during these non-live periods. Well, you're there in the capacity of dad, so that coach is not going to wear his polo from his job. He's gonna have on a regular shirt. Now you're gonna know that coach because he may be a key figure or celebrity type coach, but he's there work as dad. He's not there as he's not allowed by the NCAA to go and watch your son play on another court. Technically, when his son is finished playing, he's supposed to vacate. Now they may walk out a little slow and shake a few hands and get a bump with a kid going through the layup line next up, but that's just how business go. Nobody's gonna, it's kind of like, turning right at the stop sign without coming to a complete stop. You hardly gonna get a ticket for that unless somebody's trying to meet their quota. So that's the thing on that. Thank you, Kendrick Lewis, as he just posted there's 51 on the YouTube feed and only 19 thumbs up. Don't forget, guys, to press your thumbs up.
They don't feel like it, Jim.
Don't forget to press your thumbs up on the YouTube feed, guys, and let's get to know and share it. Hit the share on the YouTube, and so that it can go to one of your platforms. That's how we rock on the Chop Shop. Last thing, we get ready to land the plane in a few seconds. I had some more news for you guys. Oh, grassroots news.
Wait a minute. Get it, Jimmy, because I'm going to put this on. Trey say he got some. He said he have over 30 coaches to attend a showcase for non-Division I schools, and kids still think they're going D1 versus registered for the showcase. Okay. Wow.
So you know what I start doing now. Everybody's not in a position to do it because it can sometimes be confrontational, and that is people out there. You guys know certain people who have influence over certain families. That includes the prospect. And I go and I'm starting to ask them, why are you blocking this kid from coming or going there? I just want to know. And they'll say, well, now, so I mean, now I'm really inviting them to lie. I'm inviting them to lie.
Blocking them for coming and what, Jimmy?
Like different things. Like you just mentioned showcases and like we have unsigned showcases. Places where it benefits the young man and it does not conflict with any of his other major basketball endeavors that would be a detriment to his teammates. It might counter with an individual workout or something. And James Bailey said these savvy parents has been putting these packages together for years. I had stacks of them on my desk at Boise State, some professionally done and others like a high school class project. Today's digital is very effective, something a coach can get on his phone. Yeah, you can do that too.
Thank you, coach.
But in order to get it on his phone, that coach would have to stop and give you his cell number. If he ain't interested in you, he ain't gonna give you his cell number. He gonna give you the office number. He gonna give you somebody else's number. So it worked. Yeah, I get that. It worked both ways, but it's a start. At least you done satisfied your own thought, and your son can see you. And really, let me remix this thing. I really believe and college coaches out there watching, you guys can speak on this. Current and former college coaches, speak on this. I invite you to do so. Which would have more of an impact? If the prospect himself walked up to you with that packet, or a parent? Which would be more valuable? Which would be more receptive? Which would be more effective? If the young man or the young lady had their basketball resume and physically handed it to you and introduced themselves to you, or if the parent walked up to you while the kid is somewhere on the other end of the court, not even with them,
Coach said a kid. Wow.
That's exactly that's why I say I want to remix this. That's why I know the answer that most coaches would say. Now, that may not be the answer for all of them, but the answer for most coaches would say the kids. Because if they're in the 12th grade, they're only a month and a half removed from being obligated to carry out their own responsibilities as a student athlete on that college campus come the first week of June, if they're in summer school. So if that be the case, then why the hell mama got to do this for you?
But Coach put a caveat in there, Jimmy. He said, especially if he well spoken. So let's get our kids to be speaking a little bit better. You can't
out of time.
Jimmy, hold up, Jimmy.
Like Memphis, the beautiful city. Come on.
It's Memphis. Nothing but Memphis. Everywhere we go, it's Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee, the beautiful land in the world.
It's Memphis. You can't be talking like him and Jimmy coming up there. You can't be talking about them two. You got to come up there and just be young kids. Just be polite and just be humble. You ain't got. I mean, but don't come up in there. Hey, Jimmy, this is what killing me. All these hip people on this feed. What did Ja Morant mean when he put his hand up against his thing to call me? What is that from? Somebody help me. Where are all you hipsters at? Jimmy, after the game, he said, call me. He did this, call me. Who was he talking to? Y'all help me. Son, I need somebody from Memphis. Maybe I need to call my Memphis boy. The most beautiful land in the world. Jimmy, you just said beautiful land?
No, he didn't.
He said a beautiful. What did he say?
He didn't say the most. He didn't say the most.
Oh, he said the beautiful. He just left out a he just left out a word. You know what? Next time I go to Memphis, I'm looking for that dude right there.
Hold on.
Huh?
Eric Bowen say, what if the parents talk?
Hey, that's a comedian. Y'all watch him. He gonna say something crazy every time on here. Y'all watch Eric. He gonna be doing this in his stand-up. He getting information from us, y'all. He gonna go do that in his stand-up.
The beautiful land in the world.
Tamika, come on, Tamika. You getting like Walter. Tamika. Now, you said you had one more thing. What was that? I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Grassroots news.
And Jimmy, hold up. They was hollering. Every time they win a game, you know what they said at the end of the game. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. I couldn't play it on the because I played, they'll take us off like they did earlier. But, man, Memphis something else, man. Y'all leave my city alone. That's why I live here. Hey, I'm smart enough to get the hell out of there. But keep going, Jim. Grassroots news. What you got? Huh?
It's two pieces of news.
Uh-oh.
One team in the EYBL has basically pulled out.
What?
A sneaker-sponsored program. So I'm going to read this letter that went out to the parents, a text message this morning. And it says, good morning, parents. This EYBL season hasn't gone anywhere near as expected for this team. And I'm sure that you are as disappointed as I am. Going 0-7 in games that we played has put the team in a tough position. I'm not sure if you are aware of this or not, but the 15s and 16s division of the EYBL is only guaranteed 2 stops. There's 2 locations, right? And you have to be waitlisted and accepted to participate in the other stops. Yesterday, I was notified by Nike that we are not accepted for the Louisville stop. To continue, we would have to be accepted in both Louisville and Kansas City. That's the 4th stop. And would have to go undefeated in both. Remember, he said his record was 0-7. We have to go undefeated in both stops to get in.
He did right.
With that being said, as of today, our season is officially over. I appreciate you choosing Drive Nation, and I wish you and your son the best of luck as you move forward with your sophomore summer.
That's just the young team, not the older team.
No, not the older team. It's young team.
Okay. What do you think about that, Jim?
And that's the 15 and unders.
Okay.
The 9th graders.
Okay.
This type of stuff, the way that Nike has restructured their circuits for the younger teams, it basically doesn't put them on the hook. Because let's say this team keeps playing, they're just playing
just to play
for their help,
that's
and
good.
they feel obligated to go to these legs, which are very expensive,
and keep getting your head tore off. Yeah.
For 3 teams to go on these trips, that's flying, that requires a plane ticket, it's approximately $20,000.
Okay.
That's per trip for your 15s, 16s,
just one trip.
17. That's one trip.
Okay.
If you break it down.
Just for flights?
No, just for your whole trip.
The whole trip. Okay.
Yeah. Your whole trip is approximately 20 racks. And this stuff is not cheap. Right. And then people feel the need, they have to go. And if your team is not winning.
That's a good point. I mean, I respect that.
You make a business decision to say, you know what? That.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Now, my thing is this. You made a commitment to those kids. And in the commitment was the hope and the general goal of winning, qualifying for Peach Jam, whatnot. Well, in the quest of not doing so, instead of saying our season is officially over, then why not say we're not going to go to the rest of the EYBLs? You keep your commitment to those kids, and you go and play a regional schedule.
Okay, I got you. I see you now.
You know,
I got you. I'm with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the way out.
No.
So now what you're doing, you've given them people it could give the impression like we're too good to play in that or in the other regional events.
I got you. I mean, see, that's something. I got you. I'm following you now. Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's the kind of information, Jimmy. I don't know. Ain't nobody talking about this, man. This is the uniqueness of having a platform like this, man, so we can actually talk this thing out. And I don't blame them for not going on those trips. But you're right, Jimmy. Those young kids, you know, they wore that y'all see when a kid play on this shoe circuit, them kids wear that as a badge of honor. Man, I'm with Drive Nation. I play for Drive Nation 15s, and those kids deserve to still play. They still deserve to play a regional. Just go back and forth from Houston to Dallas to Louisiana if they have a time. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do, because guess what? What if those parents, Jimmy, and I hope they told those parents in the beginning of the season, don't y'all buy no tickets ahead of time.
Oh, that's another thing. What about the people who bought them non-refundables?
What I'm talking about.
That's another thing. Oh, man.
Come on, man. Y'all got to understand, man. I've been there, done that. Jimmy, you know, I paid for my ticket when Rob was playing basketball. Jimmy, I paid for all the tickets, and then he got hurt. They ain't give me no money back. I had to still go on them damn trips.
I mean, I understand the trips are expensive, but here's what I would do. I mean, just me. I'm not saying that Drive Nation is on the hook and has to do this. It's the cost of doing business. But I would, if I'm Drive Nation, I would consider asking the parents who've already have their tickets in advance, and I would consider paying the change fee on the ticket. I would consider, at least for one of the trips. Let's say if it's only 2 left, one of those 2 trips, I would consider, give me an option.
They can just come here to Houston.
Well, whatever they go. I mean, you can use that ticket anywhere. How do you get so many days?
That's what I'm saying.
You can use it anywhere.
Oh, so you go wherever they want to go. You go.
It's like a $150, I think, for something from what it used to be. I don't know what the change fee is for some.
According to how good a deal you got.
Yeah, some people already can change it. They bought a ticket where they reserved it. But if you have a ticket that you cannot, it has a fee for you to change.
Continental ain't changing nothing. Excuse me. United ain't changing nothing. Southwest will change all day long. Better long. Continental, and I love United. That's my airline. But they're gonna run up in you if you ain't first class.
Oh, so I got another one. If you think
come on, cause we can get out of here now. Jimmy, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm finna go hit that ball today.
Hey, you think that one hit you in the heart? You ready for
this? Jimmy, you're supposed to give us you're supposed to give us the worst first. Come on, Cleveland.
Well,
he said, well.
I'll give you guys details tomorrow.
No,
I'll let you simmer on this today.
Okay.
A sneaker sponsored team in the state of Texas. 2 of the coaches.
Oh my God! You're making me sick. Don't be leaving us like that.
2 of the coaches.
Did what?
I just put it like this. One coach has a broken nose while the kids were at practice.
So did the coaches fight or the coaches and the kids fight?
I'll share that with you.
Man, that's some bull crap, man.
Coaches.
The coaches went at it.
Well, one coach went at it.
The other one just got his ass whooped. Okay.
No, I mean, we'll
wait till tomorrow. We'll make tomorrow.
It was more so what they call on the streets, one coach stole the other coach.
Man, what the hell is going on, man?
While the other coach was not standing on his feet.
Karen, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa. The other coach not standing on his feet. What'd you say? He knocked him down?
One was already sitting down, and he walked up to him and stole it.
Well, he should have known it. He should have known they had a beef.
No. 2 coaches from the same team.
And Marissa talking about snuck him. What these women? This women rock women. Karen. Stop, Karen. You got to call me and tell me what happened. Because I want to know, folks. Jimmy make me sick with this mess, man. As I'm riding to the golf course, somebody called and tell me. Wow. I want to hear this tomorrow. Shit, we ain't going to hit the 1:30 tomorrow, y'all. So I'll be speculating that. I'm going to talk about it the whole damn show. I'm going to be talking about it for an hour and a half tomorrow. So guess what? Hey, I can't wait. I can't wait till tomorrow.
Wait a minute. Karen added something. Wait a minute.
And he took out running and wanted the coach to come outside. He took out. Well, why the hell he took out running? Jimmy, what the hell is going on out here? Man, I'm done with y'all. This Chop Shop, man. Jimmy, you ain't gonna get this on First Take.
Chop Shop, something else, y'all.
God, I say it again. Grassroots basketball needs a governing body. That ain't gonna do that. What's a governing body gonna do? Hold up. The Senate got a governing body up there, Angel. And that girl up there just lying her ass up, just doing anything she want to. Governing bodies don't legislate hard, Angel. They ain't gonna do nothing to her. To the line talking about, I didn't call Nancy Pelosi a traitor. Then they showed her the video. Oh yeah, that's me. And they got a governing body up there. Governing body ain't gonna help nothing, Jimmy. It's just gonna, all the governing body do is help. The crooks just gonna try to, Jimmy, you know what's that saying here? You lock the door, a locked door don't keep, it just keep honest men out. It don't keep the crooks out. But Jimmy, I can't wait. Karen, somebody call me and tell me. I want to know about this before Jimmy. But Jimmy ain't gonna tell me. He gonna try to. He always gonna do that. Man, I ain't gonna tell you. I want you to hear what everybody else hear.
No, I just say we have more time. We have more time.
Okay, you gonna give us an elaborate? Okay, all right. Let's do it. All right.
Tomorrow. But anyway, guys, it's time to slide on down Dino's back. Yabba dabba do this thing on this Women Rock Wednesday. Shout out to all the ladies out there. I see you guys out there. Karen Thomas.
Yeah.
Marissa Smith. I see you.
Hold up, Jimmy. Marissa Smith too. I know you called her, but I'm gonna call it too. Hey, Marissa, but keep going.
So why you ain't call Karen name too?
I just talked to Karen. Karen gonna call and tell me about what happened.
Well, okay, Kim Jackson.
Kim, okay, keep going.
And
no, I talk to Kim them all the time. I just started talking to Marissa.
Miss Gina Lofton.
Oh, me and her go way back.
And shout out to Big Junior Lofton, who's over in Memphis working out with the Grizzlies today. And man, he was courtside for that game last night. That was an awesome game.
Yeah.
And D Holcomb.
Hey man, don't be trying to break up our happy home around here. Me and these women all right on this show. Hey, let me tell you something, Jimmy. I had a countdown, Jimmy. I was sweating because it wasn't but 4 of them on the air. I can't start the show until 5 of them get there. And then they came on through. They came on through like champs. I was sweating bullets. I don't start the show until 5 on Women Rock Wednesday. It's got to be at least 6 women on the show. I just be talking about random stuff. Then when they all 6 come on, then I get to working. And they came through for me today. So don't break up our happy home right here, y'all. Y'all know how I feel about y'all. But let's get out of here, man.
Yeah, so that's it, guys. Make sure you share the show on your way out the door. The Chop Shop, your midday sports happy hour, the best 120 minutes of your day. Well, in this case, 150 minutes of your day you got. But we'll be right back at you on tomorrow. We have a lot of topics to elaborate on, chime in on, and also tell you what's going on approaching the weekend. We want to got another funeral this weekend as well. Just thought about that. But anyway, guys,
have fun.
Robert Hatter.
You're going to have fun this weekend. You love them film. We out.
Robert Hatter, Jim Hicks, man. Peace. We up out here. Chop Shop.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop